Hello guys. In this video I will show you my playstyle, some of my tips and tricks I'm using or doing. I would like to mention that I'm not high ranked or that skilled, so just watch it and make your own opinion. You can write a comment, what do you think was useful, what was useless. I will be really glad. Okay, let's get to it. Let's talk about holding the angle. I think there are two options. The first option is by the wall and the second option is off the wall. In the most cases, you're gonna use the by the wall because people are just peeking like this. They are not going to do peek like this because even if they kill this guy, another guy will appear and you have to, after the shot, you can be dead because you have no cover and you have to go this way. But if you peek like this, one shot, second shot, and you are still covered by the wall. Many times the CS is about being unpredictable and about mind games. So imagine a situation 1v1, a guy is pushing short and you are about to peek him. Never repeat the peek more than twice. I would recommend you to peek once, shoot, if you miss, peek again, just these fast peeks. And the third one, you will peek from this angle. He won't expect you there because he will have to flick with the mouse. Like, let's see it from this. He will see, oh, the head. Oh, the head. He missed. And he will be expecting you here again, but you will peek from here. Another tip, if you are rushing long with AWP to hold it, you can expect flashes flying from here. And what I basically do to protect myself from the flash, I'm just turning back and running still. So when they flash, it will look like this. I will be flashed minimal, and then I'll just peek this. It's being fast because they are pretty fast there as well. Another thing, if they smoke, let's say like this, hold that position, wait for the smoke pops, 1 second, boom, and then return back to this position. Why the shot in the smoke? Because many times you will see people be like, oh, let's push it. And after the second the smoke pops, they will get killed. Yeah, so for example, to be more visible, they will be like, okay, go. Boom. You got the kill. One of the last tricks or tips I would recommend you not crouch with holding the AWP. Because if you are standing, you got pretty fast getting covered again. If you are crouching and someone hits you, it has the stopping power as well as the grenade. So it will slow you down to get back to hide. You can see that if I stand up, it takes like half second, but if you are standing still and just move, it's much faster. So I don't recommend you to peek like this with crouched, because if you miss, then there is a little chance to get from that position alive. Inferno, my favorite map. If you are on the CT side, just peek this angle, this, and wait for one kill. I recommend to use, as we were talking about the holding angles, I recommend to use the off wall because they are always rushing, or not rushing, but just peeking, like running peek, or jumping, trying to get to this position, to behind the wall. So I don't recommend to rush in and peek this because terrorists are much faster there. there is always guy standing with the head here on the stairs, and that's actually the second thing I wouldn't recommend. Like many snipers do, that they will just rush on these stairs and shoot like this. Don't do that, because your whole body is seen. So what I do, I go like this, and you peek just with your head, and it's much harder for them to hit you. So get back to the position that we're talking. So off the angle and just wait for the kill. Don't wait too long, because someone could kill you from the second mid. So what I basically do is like waiting here 10 seconds, get the kill, change the position to long and waiting. If I hear some smokes or whatever, I smoke it.
Throwing smoke.
So to get even more time for your team, to get back, to rotate from B here, if they are pushing, I'm just waiting. Many times they will just smoke you here, the smoke on long, so it will look like this. What I'm just doing in that case, I'm waiting because they are rushing in, they are not walking. Obviously, if there is a rush of a whole team, I'm just gonna pop some shot, random shot, and again getting back to different position and holding this angle. It's pretty good because when my teammate called me, hey, they are rushing short, you can just pick this angle as well. So that's pretty useful. Mirage. For someone maybe Mirage, so some tips. When you are holding mid with the AWP, try to stand as much further as you can, because if they are pushing underpass, and you are holding it like here, they will see your weapon and head very easily from here. So if you see it from this angle and the guy would be there, you can see clearly the head. Even if he jumps on the edge here, he will see you very, very clearly. Then another tip, if you get first shots, that's fine. But if you miss, you should be moving to the connector and repeat from here. Always you will get smoked or fire flame here, so you would have to change the position anyway. Another tip, if you are rushing from CT on A, you are holding A, try this shot real quick. Many times there are oppers from the enemy team that are trying the same. I'd say CTs, if you have a good spawn, then it's better to peek it and try to get that kill and get behind wall again and get covered. Overpass. Just one tip here, if you are holding long, line up this wall with this box, so you are perfectly covered. If there is upper, he will possibly peek this angle just from the wall, but he would see you just half of your body, like almost just, he will see just weapon, little head and piece of body, so he's not gonna hit you, but you are holding the off wall for those guys that will just rush out. Okay, for my reflex, maybe you are faster than me, but if they appears here, I always shoot, because they are so fast, they will rush out, that it's exactly the moment when they appears here, your reflex is not that fast enough, so you can react by flicking or whatever. I just shoot here and I will get killed. I will show you how it appears from the enemy side. If they are like rushing, it's pretty fast. You can see that the reflex is really needed here. So you can try it on your own, and you will see this always works for me. Like almost every time. If they are just rushing, peek. So that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry for my English, this wasn't prepared properly, and it's still pretty hard for me to explain things as I go, so I improvise a lot. I know there is a lot of other maps or spots that I could cover as well, but this video is already long enough, so maybe next time. Comment your thoughts, I will be really glad, and see you next time.